Welcome to today's video and happy March. February had so many great finds that I was like, you know what? We just need to do an entirely dedicated Amazon favorites video for February. If you want this to become a series again, let me know. I can definitely do one. I feel like this month I noticed I was using a lot of the same products. I really have a great routine, lots of really fun gadgets that I've been using every day that I'm hoping will be able to inspire you to organize a little bit, get a good routine down, and try out some new products. Obviously, like with the Amazon videos that we do here, I will have everything linked in the description matching the number on the screen as we go through it. Make sure you tap on the description though to make sure that you are actually shopping, as well as there is something really exciting coming at the end of March. I don't think I'm allowed to talk about it yet, but it's really exciting and we're going to be covering it all on this channel. So I don't ever tell you guys, but make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that. I'm going to put the coffee down now and we're going to get into number one, which actually happens to be a beauty item. And we don't really talk about a ton of beauty items, but Amazon has some great beauty finds. Let me know if you'd like an entire Amazon beauty finds video because there are so many great ones. It could definitely be its own video. But for me, something that I've been doing, and it's perfect for the winter time, when you feel like the winter uglies are kicking in, you want a little bit of color to your face, tanning drops have been something that have really helped me just feel better in the winter time and have a little bit of color to my face. They can be very intimidating, so my favorite ones are the Dulce Glow, I believe is how it's pronounced, but they are just clear drops that I put in with a little bit of moisturizer. I do a 2-to-1 ratio, so 2 pumps of moisturizer to like 1 drop of the tanning drops. I'll just put that over my face when I feel like doing a no makeup day, let it sit on there for a few hours, and then I just rinse it off, and it just adds like a nice color without being orange or being too dark. It's definitely one you don't need self-tanner on the rest of your body or even a tan. This just looks natural and gives a really beautiful glow. Number 2 is another skincare find. I've been really trying to nail down my nighttime skin routine, and something I've been using are these vitamin C brightening drops. They are from the brand Caudalie, I believe is how you pronounce it. I really should know how to pronounce these things, but I just don't. I know their products are great. These are drops. It's a little bit of a pricier item. I use it every night on like my under eyes and just some spots that I want to brighten and preserve. Is that the correct term to use? But I use it every single night, and this is one of those pricier items, but a little bit goes a long way, so it will last you a really, really long time. I've been using this every single night for probably about 3, 4, 5 months now. It looks like a brand new bottle. Lots of you have been asking for more mini finds and mini gadgets, and if you don't know, I do have an entire video already up on my channel that is dedicated to Amazon mini gadgets, so I will link it in one of these cards here if you want to go over and watch that. But something that is a very common thing that I do is I like to leave the house with just my keys, my card wristlet thing, and my whatever lip products, Summer Fridays, Aquaphor, whatever I'm bringing with me. This is an attachment. You can just change the cap of your Summer Fridays or your lip product, and it's a lid that has a built-in keychain on it. So you can just attach this directly to your keys and hit the road without having to bring a bag. Along the same lines of like just grabbing your things and going, Stanley has its own branded Stanley carrier. This is such a fun one if you like to go for walks. I like to go outside, walk Wilbur, and I'm going all over. I want my hands to be available to obviously like hold a leash or bring in groceries. So this is a carrier that is designed to fit your Stanley tumbler. This will fit a 40-ounce tumbler with the handle. It also has additional pockets, so you can put your phone in, you can put your keys in, you can attach your chapstick to it if you want with the little key chain attachment we talked about earlier. This is just great though. It's comfortable to wear if you want to walk around and bring your drink with you. Number 5, I know I have an iced beverage, but this is the first iced coffee I've had in probably a week. I've been really into hot coffees, something to do with the winter time. I just like a nice warm drink, and this is a ceramic portable mug. So if you bring coffee with you on the go. This is a nice one because it's a good size. It will fit in the cup holder. Dishwasher safe, but I like the material of this. It's ceramic, but the exterior is a rubber. So if you have a really hot beverage in there, it won't burn your hands. And I find that I get a better grip on it, so I'm not worried about dropping it. It's such a niche problem, but this is my favorite mug when I'm going out, running errands, or just going for a quick car ride somewhere to get out of the house. This is the mug that I'll bring with me. Number 6 is one that if you've been here for a while, and I'm talking like years, you've probably seen this before, and I have not talked about it in such a long time, but these are my laundry baskets. These are wire rolling laundry baskets. I've had them for about 3 years. They look brand new, they work brand new. I absolutely love them. They have so many different layouts and designs. You can get ones that have like a double basket or just a rolling basket or one with a hanging option. There's so many great options to choose from, and I am somebody that I prefer to put dirty laundry in an open laundry basket. My husband works in construction and comes home with sweaty, gross clothes, and I don't want that to be just sitting in a cloth laundry basket. So wire is the way I go, and this one just looks the greatest too. It's just got a nice look to it. I've had them for years, and I wanted to share them with you because they're fabulous. Number 7 is one that we have in front of our kitchen sink, and this is so great if you hate standing in a place for a long time. In the same place for a long time, this mat, game changer. It does not slide. It has a great amount of cushion to it, and it has angled edges so you won't trip on it. You can put this in front of your kitchen sink when you do your dishes. Put this under your standing desk if you want to stand and just stretch for a little while. I mean, you can use this all over the house. I love this. It's again another one of those finds we've had for about 3 years now. Looks brand new. If you spill anything on it, just use all-purpose cleaner, wipe it down, and you're good to go. Number 8, the automatic cabinet lights. I did talk about this recently. It's a new find, but I think it's such a great one. If you want to just elevate something a little bit, and if you go through Pinterest, like I do pretty frequently, I've noticed that all of the shelving and cabinet organization places, they always have this gorgeous underlighting under the cabinet, and that can get really expensive. It can be tricky to do, especially if you're renting. You don't feel like wiring up anything really difficult. These are with a little peel and stick, kind of like a command strip. You stick them on under the cabinet. Don't do it above, do it under so you won't see it. It just looks like a really nice glow. And these are magnet controlled. So when you open up the cabinet, they turn on. When you close them, they will turn off. These are just great. You get an entire pack of these, and Amazon, you can't beat it. It's so easy. They come, you can set these up yourself. You don't need any tools to hook these ones up. My espresso machine, it's time. We have not talked about this one in so long, but I use it every single day. I've been seeing a lot of videos on my TikTok of people wanting to save money in the new year, and coffee is one of those things that can really add up, especially if maybe you're not adding up 1 month or 2 months, but when you're counting it over like 4 or 5 years, that's thousands and thousands of dollars. This machine has lasted me so long, and I have most certainly gotten my money's worth out of this machine over and over and over again. A little bit about me, the only time I go out and get coffee is if it's like a social thing, which isn't very often because I'd rather just have my own coffee, or if I'm doing a solo trip or going somewhere on vacation. I can't bring my espresso machine with me. Trust me, I would, and I have thought about it. I've actually thought about it, but my husband's like, Emily, that's ridiculous. You don't need to bring it. I totally would. But those are the only times I'll get coffee out and about. I just love my coffee at home. And if you're intimidated by an espresso machine, this is the one I'd recommend. This is a Breville Barista Touch machine. It is touchscreen, so it will show you visually how to clean it, how to use it, how to set it up, how to maintain it. If it needs anything done, like a filter replaced or you need to fix it, it will tell you. You don't have to track anything. It will just let you know and then show you how to fix it. It also has a built-in bean grinder, so get some fresh beans. The espresso you get out of this, delicious, and it has a milk frother and steamer built in. It's got everything. If you want a nice little espresso coffee bar, get this one. Another thing that just kind of elevates your routine, and I really enjoy this, is my bread box. I've been very into going to the farmer's market lately and getting some sourdough and just really nice pastry items and bread. So I put them into this bread box. This will fit into your cabinet. You can have this on the counter. You can use it vertically. You can tilt it on its side, you can tilt it on its side, it'll be vertical, put it down, it'll be horizontal. You can put bread, pastries, anything you want to keep a little bit more fresh, but also not have them just sitting out on your counter. I live in Florida and you don't want to have pastries sitting out on the counter. It will attract some friends that you probably don't want. I actually have my iPad on at number 11 right now, and that is my adjustable phone stand. I have these all over. When I was trying to put together this video specifically, I was like, what are the things that I use all the time? And what are the things that I find myself purchasing multiples of because I love them that much? The adjustable phone stands are incredible. You can use them to watch shows, use your phone, film. You can even use it as kind of like a tripod setup. These are adjustable. They will hold iPads as well without falling over. They're sturdy, and I've got them all over. We've got them in the office. I'm looking at them right now. We've got them in the kitchen for when we want to do phone dinners. It's our version of TV dinners, but I guess my generation's version of a phone dinner or a TV dinner is a phone dinner. Number 12, okay. This is a super, super niche one, but I've been using this all the time. This is my bottle opener contraption. This has a built-in jar opener, so if you struggle to open up jars, it's got a spot for that. It has a bottle cap opener, so if you're opening up like a, what are they called? Like a beer or something that's just got like that tab on it you want to pop off. It's got an attachment for that. It also has one for canned beverages like sodas. If you get your nails done, you've tried to open those up, your nail will sometimes chip. This will solve it, and it's all in one handy gadget. Number 13 and 14 are portable items that have made my life easier. One of those being the portable TV. This is a rolling TV that you can watch videos on. You can watch YouTube, Hulu, Netflix. It's a smart TV, and you can roll it from room to room. It is wireless. You do not have to have it plugged in at all times. You can hook up your phone to it. You can do so many things to it. You can also turn it vertical to be able to scroll on TikTok or watch vertical content. When you're not using it, it does have, I think this is a new update because I just noticed it. It has screensavers that have like white noise, relaxing songs. So it's kind of along the same lines as like the frame TV. It will display a gorgeous image, play some nice music. So if you are like working from home, getting some cleaning done, roll this around with you. You can watch your own videos or just have a relaxing little meditation moment. Number 14 is another portable item, and that is my portable printer. This is something I recommend everybody has, and I know specifically this is the one that I would recommend if you are limited on space. Maybe you print something out once a year, twice a year. You don't really print things out that often, so you don't want to dedicate a full-size printer. This is the one I would go with. It's Bluetooth, does not need to be plugged in, and it is an inkless printer, so you don't have to worry about printing ink. It uses a thermal printing heat technology, so it just like prints. It will only print in black and white, so note that, but if you don't print stuff super often or you just print things on the go, this is the one I would go with. You just have to purchase the rolls of paper that are super affordable, especially compared to ink. Ink is so pricey right now. You just have to worry about getting the paper. It's easy to set up, and if you're limited on space, this takes up probably a fourth of the size of a regular printer. Another thing that I wanted to share for organization, and this is another one of those that I've purchased multiple packs of because I use them all over, are reusable zip ties. I use these for my cords. So they have two different sizes, one that are large and one that is smaller for smaller chargers. This will hold them together, so if you throw them in your drawer or in your cabinet, they won't unravel, they'll stay together. They just look more organized, and you can use them again and again. All right, number 16 is something that we got for our medicine cabinet. And to be completely honest, when I first got this, I wasn't sure how often I was going to use it, just because I was like, I'll use it when I'm sick or whatever. I use this really, really often. This is a heating pad and a cooling pad. So if you want more cold temperature and cold pressure, fill it up with water, pop it in the freezer. If you want a warm pack for like cramps or pain or soreness, put water in it, put it in the microwave so you have options for cold or hot. It also has a fuzzy cover to it, so it's nice. You can use this in bed, use this on the couch. It's easy to clean. I really, really like this one. It has a really good temperature to it as well. Like even if you put it in the microwave and it gets super hot, I've never found it to like burn me, which is just nice. You don't have to think about it and you can get your heat or cold wherever you need it. Another find for organization have been these leather bins. Now in the past, I've shared acrylic bin organizers and I do really like those. I use those in the junk drawer and in our bathroom. But for the areas I kind of wanted a little something nicer, like my office and in our bedroom, like our nightstands, I wanted something that just felt a little bit more elegant. And so I found these leather bins that you can get different colors for. We got the beige and gold, but they also have different hardware options like silver and rose gold and gold. So you can put these in your drawers and it just helps to make them look a little bit more organized. And I feel like they look nicer than the acrylic ones. The acrylic ones are great for those drawers that you just got a lot of stuff that needs to be organized, like the junk drawer. I love them for in there, or in the bathroom drawer. They're definitely easier to clean, the acrylic ones, but the leather ones just look really nice. And those are also easy to clean, but if you spill anything, I would be worried about them getting destroyed. So be intentional with where you put them, but I really love them for those nicer areas. Number 18, kind of talking about my nightstand, something that I've added to my nighttime routine and I'm obsessed with it, is my weighted eye mask. If you've not heard of a weighted eye mask, I'm sure you've heard of a weighted blanket, and it's something along the same lines. It's just an eye mask that has a little bit of weight to it. It's not too heavy at all. It feels so nice though, and when you put this on, it will make you fall asleep so fast. I don't know what it is about that little bit of pressure, but I sleep like a baby and I fall asleep so fast when I have that on. Number 19, I think I talked about it earlier, but I did do an entire YouTube video on my minis favorites, like all of my small products that I bring for travel or just for like mini products. I love anything that's just like a smaller version of the original. I think they're so fun and they're easy to travel with and easy to pack. Throw them in your purse. They're just great. So I will link down below. I have an entire collection on Amazon with probably close to 100 mini products at this point. So I'll link it down below, but I talk about my favorites throughout multiple videos, as well as I do have a dedicated Amazon minis video if you want to go over and check that out. So the next couple of finds, we've got some freezer items, which is a little weird, like freezer, what? One of those being freezer molds. You can use these for ice. They make little rectangle ice cubes that are really nice. I also was thinking if you are meal prepping, like soups or those kinds of things, put them into these containers, the little slots. When you freeze them, you can just pop them out. They're silicone, easy to pop out, and then just throw it into a pot, warm it up. So if you want to prep some of your soups, maybe you don't feel like cooking in the summertime a lot and you want to just prep a lot of things, put them in the freezer. You can have a collection of these. I've been on the pregnancy food prepping, meal prepping side of TikTok. I'm obsessed with that. I love watching people prep things. So I've been seeing everybody prep like breakfast burritos and soups. And I'm like, this would be so smart to use those ice trays as soup freezer options. Number 21 is my tumbler ice trays. So lots of Stanley finds around here. If you watch my YouTube shorts, you've probably seen some videos from me, but tumbler ice trays are so great for multiple reasons. If you've ever tried to put your straw into a tumbler, you have to chisel your ice to get your straw in. These ones are hollow on this in the center, so your straw will go directly through. The ice cubes sit around the exterior of your tumbler, so the ice will stay frozen longer, keeping your drink cold longer. They fit perfectly. I mean, these are just absolutely incredible, and no matter what size tumbler you have, this tray includes 3 different sizes: small, medium, and large. They're also numbered 1, 2, and 3, so you know the ice cube to put in first, second, and third, but they will fit in all tumblers. So if you have a smaller one, you might just be able to put in the 2 smallest ice cubes, but they'll still fit around the circumference of your tumbler. Number 22 is something that I have been using a lot, especially with sweaters, and that is my fabric shaver. I recommend this to everybody. This needs to be something that everyone has in their home because you can use this on everything. Furniture, leggings, sweaters. You can use this on so many different things. It takes those little fuzz balls that you can get on your clothes after you wear them a lot, and it makes your clothes feel rough when they have those little spots. It just looks like a very well-worn item, and if it is, you want to keep it. That's a good item to keep. This will just help to refresh it. So think like the inside of your leggings when they're very well worn and you start to get those little pill balls on them, or your sweaters start to get kind of like chunky and rough feeling. Run this over. It will not ruin your items. It will just freshen it up and give it a second life. Number 23 is my travel ice roller that I use for my face. I use this every single night. I think you're supposed to use it in the morning because it like depuffs and wakes you up, but I only remember to do it at night, so I'm gonna just keep it that way. But this comes with a cover, and I've tried so many ice rollers before. They don't come with a cover, so they sometimes will get dirty in the freezer. They also tend to get way too cold to where you take it out of the freezer, and before you use it on your face, you have to let it sit out for a little while. This one, I don't know what it is, but it's just that perfect icy temperature without hurting yourself. You can use it immediately after, or you can wait a few minutes, keep the lid on, and it will stay frozen for a long time. It is double-sided, so you get one option that's like for your cheeks, one for larger areas if you want to do like your thigh or your body parts or anything like that. But this just glides really smoothly. It helps to depuff, freshen up your face. It just feels so good. It's like a massage that you can just do when you're laying in bed, couch, while you're drinking your coffee in the morning. You can use it whenever, pop it in your freezer, and because it has the lids, you can also travel with it. So those were my February favorites on Amazon. Again, if you want to check it out, I'll have everything linked down below, as well as all the things I told you. If you want some Amazon mini items, go watch the video. I will also link the entire collection in the description, as well as end of March, there is something really, really big and exciting happening. Hint, hint, if you've been here for a while, you probably know, can assume what that is already, but we'll be talking all about it, posting a ton of videos about it. So make sure you are subscribed. I don't ever say that to subscribe because I just assume, I'm like, you guys know, we're gonna hang out, you know how it goes. But don't forget to subscribe down below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.